We paddled into that morning listening to the Hawkeye football game on a small transistor radio that James had brought along. We eased back into our trip. We knew there'd be no more portages until Cedar Rapids. 3 days float downstream.
Woo! Yeah. Touchdown, Iowa. Yep.
And to tell you the truth, James's excitement just could not be contained.
Woo!
Oh, I'd sit and wonder and watch the river flow. Where does it come from? Where does it go? They said it was pristine clean when Nathan Bone surveyed the land. But now it's a polluted stream flowing over Sturgis Dam. It's easy to say, hey, I'm one more innocent witness to the crime. But it's your problem now just as well as mine. If you want to live here, out along the banks of the old Cedar River. Did you know they used to call this valley neutral ground, where the Indians used to rendezvous and pass the pipe around? Did you know the cedar groves once grew tall on our shores, but now the bandits cut them down and they don't grow here no more? It's easy to say, hey, I'm one more innocent witness to the crime.
Just like the concrete walls in Waterloo, these junk cars were placed here to control the river, to guide it elsewhere, or perhaps just contain it. It had been an interesting few days witnessing our neglect and, I don't know, perhaps contempt for the river. From this most lowly point on the landscape, you could sense the river's humility, the power and respect with which it flows. Now it seems to me this is some pretty remote areas. We're devoid of a lot of the road noise anyway. But what else have you been surprised about on this trip?
The surprise is probably the water itself. That realizing where all the water comes from, that make up the water, and really take that phrase. What we do on the land is reflected in the water, and actually see it. And I think being able to start so high up in the watershed of the river, where the river really starts, and see how the water gathers more volume, and the sources of water, whether it be in the beginning just a lot of drainage tiles or runoff stormwater from the city, or just spring water or seepage from the grounds into the river. So that's been a real eye-opener to actually live that and see the value that every portion of the water cycle plays in being able for us to enjoy the river and be able to understand the results of how we use water, and really see the value in it.